Aerodrome Finance Price Update, why the next 6 months have the potential to be absolutely life changing. My name is Mike Madz. Let's start this video. Before I start the video, as always, show me that it's still around. Every like matters, every single comment matters. The more people engage, the better for the video, the better for the entire community, the better for our tokens. Appreciate you. Let's do it. All right, let's stop wasting time. Let's jump straight into it. Today, of course, Aerodrome, the main topic, something super important. Nobody actually showed before, I think. Last hope for Aerodrome, very important. If this is not implemented, I think it is done here for Aerodrome for this cycle. And never seen before, AI price prediction here, or AERO prediction for the token itself. We also have here your last chance. Guys, we did it before and we're gonna do it again. Your last chance of 2000x microcaps. Call me Schiller, call me this and that, I don't care, you either join us or not, winners are simply gonna win, okay? Aerodrome price prediction and including this time also concrete targets here with actually almost specific dates, and also something very important here for most people watching, big warning for Aerodrome holders and actually for most altcoin holders, one of the most important messages you need to listen to right now. Now, of course, starting off with Aerodrome here, let's keep it simple. Aerodrome, the main focus until the end of the year is going to be only one thing and one thing only. Well, of course, we like to cover fees, metrics, volume, pairs. All of that is good. But the most important thing here, especially for retail and for that narrative to stay in place, is simply the integration into the Coinbase app. Hands down, full stop. This is going to be our main focus. And this is going to be the main speculative focus here on the AERO price behavior here in the short and the midterm. Hopefully, this implementation is going to happen soon. Once that happens, of course, we have to take a look at, does this actually make the AERO token increase in price or not directly? We'll have to see. Now, I've asked Grok, actually AI, what he thinks here, what the benefits are of Aerodrome being straightly integrated into the Coinbase app. And as you can see here, of course, very simple. The main benefit here, huge user reach. Coinbase 10.8 million users. I think actually it's more than that. No, isn't it 100 million users? But either way, huge user reach. This is one of the main benefits. You have retail basically. Coinbase is a very retail driven app here. Retail, straight up being able to use Aerodrome here and to go into DEXs or to go on chain to buy tokens. You have more fees for holders, 100% of trading fees, of course. Go to the AERO token. So if you are making use of the Aerodrome ecosystem, you can also benefit in that fashion. Coinbase One Boost, maybe there's going to be partnerships here. And of course, actually, one of the most important things here, of course, the wallet integration itself here. Coinbase Wallet supports AERO swaps, increase in token utility for over 100 plus tokens here. So on-chain volume is going to benefit from that, most probably. How the token itself is going to benefit from that is most probably from volume, of course, but also from simple speculation here that the Aerodrome token is the token of Aerodrome, of course, and Aerodrome is the DEX of Base. Pretty simple here. And of course, this integration will be the absolutely underlining of the fact here that Aerodrome is the #1 representation of the Base ecosystem. And as far as I know here, there's not going to be any Base token itself here, any native token. So Aerodrome still a great bet if you are bullish on this entire Coinbase Base ecosystem. And this integration here will be our biggest focus until the end of the year. Personally, I think now is the time this to push through here. The longer we wait, time is essential for Aerodrome, especially for the token, as supply, of course, is still increasing here. Time is essential, and also cycle-wise, there's not enough time left here in the cycle. So my personal opinion, this needs to happen fast. And this is actually the last hope for Aerodrome, in my personal opinion, to reach those price predictions we always talk about. Now, let's get into something a little bit different here before we get back to Aerodrome. Of course, I still like to cover those microcaps that have the potential to be life-changing. Many people don't like this fact that I like to talk about certain microcaps. Guys, this is crypto. Crypto benefits from cycles, and cycles, bull cycles, are not here forever. So once we are in this bull cycle, make use of microcaps here. It is dumb not to make use of it. Does it mean you should go all in microcaps? This is not what I'm saying, and I will get to that point also later on. Now, today I have two options here. We have one option on Solana, and we also have one option on Base. Actually, true potential 200x tokens here with very low market caps. And guys, I've already showed it here on this channel. We called many 5x's, 20x's, 25x's, 200x's, all documented on my channels. Now, when you sell, when you buy, and how you manage this position, I will get also to that point later on. Let's start off here with the Solana token here, and that token actually is a new one here, absolutely premier on my channel. This token is called Rune here, very newly launched. What is Rune? Rune is actually part of Black Gold here. And Black Gold, as most people know here, I documented on my Telegram, free Telegram. We started off below 50K market cap and it ran all the way to $10 million. Why most people gave me the shits here. Mike, 100x is not possible. Mike, 200x is not possible. Now, of course, the Black Gold situation itself, the team already fixed it. Liquidity is looking good again, and necessary steps have been done here in order to save Black Gold. And Black Gold itself is looking absolutely great right now, and it's an absolute steal again, below 500K market cap, guys. Okay, so Black Gold itself, nothing has changed. I'll cover Black Gold on a weekly basis still, but for today's video here, I actually want to highlight Rune here. Why? Because first of all, Rune is a part of Black Gold. Okay, it's a newly launched token, and Rune will be part of the privacy ecosystem Sven is actually building as we speak here. So Vidar Finance, you can imagine with Black Gold here, the proof of work, scarce, very limited supply token, but we also have now Rune here, and Rune will play some sort of role here in the privacy feature, privacy on Solana, guys. I think the Solana ecosystem will have an eye on this, because privacy on Solana, I don't think anyone has a successful way of doing that. So if Sven here succeeds with that, Rune is gonna play a huge part in that. And this is why I'm very bullish on Rune here. And as you can see here, guys, this is a microcap. Yes, in my personal opinion, a 10x short term is easily possible, and also a run up to 10 million like Black Gold, also very possible here. You need to keep in mind the mechanism that pushed Black up higher is also here in place, guys, with the buybacks. So do your own research. I personally have a position, and I personally expect this to go much higher, just like always, guys. Don't sleep on my calls. You will regret it most probably, without sounding too arrogant and cocky, but also know your risks here, know how much you're exposing yourself to this, and know your expectations. I personally, telling you what I'm doing, I have a position, I expect this to run up like crazy, okay? And I expect this to play a huge part in the Vidar Finance ecosystem here. So it has utility. The dev is the dev, which is absolutely an impressive dev here. I personally believe in the entire Vidar Finance ecosystem. This is why I'm so bullish on it. Okay, now taking a look at the base play. The base play is of course something I like to cover here because I got many requests. I'm bullish on the team. I'm bullish on this project. Why? Because options trading will come into trend here. Mark my words. Gamifying that entire trend is absolutely a good move in my personal opinion. That in combination with a great team, with a token here that is still super low market cap, in the combination here that base gaming is starting to move, I will show you shortly. This is a great setup here again, especially once we get back into this mania phase, or once we get into this mania phase where microcaps pump left and right. I personally think this will also move much faster than most people expect here. Exactly when most people give up, those tokens like to pump like crazy out of nowhere. Okay, so talking about POC here, there is many things coming here, but first things first, 25 million in options notional traded on the platform itself here. So the protocol is being used, guys. The protocol is doing what it's intended to do. Okay, the team is building like crazy, and as you can see here, a little bit of alpha here. There are things on the horizon that are absolutely impressive here. As you can see here, a small sneak peek updates on our next product, AI powered vaults, and also there's going to be some sort of new token, just a little bit alpha for you. I personally think here, just knowing how the team is pushing, knowing how Nibble is involved basically right now directly with base, this is a sleeper project here. Yes, of course, the token itself, not the best chart, but I just want to show you here what I mean with that base gaming is waking up. This is champs here, super champs, out of nowhere, 300% just in a couple of days, guys. Those things reverse pretty fast. This is the nice thing about micro caps. They can reverse pretty fast, but of course they can dump also just as fast here. Just dating the risks here. But my personal opinion, POC here, or PEG, below $1 million, absolute steal. And this is still, nothing has changed in my personal opinion, a $50 million plus token here. not financial advice. Getting back to Aerodrome here and the price prediction here, including concrete targets. I've also used AI this time. And as you can see here, let's get to the chart first actually. Okay, the chart, why I'm highlighting those levels here is very, very important, because right now most AERO holders are absolutely frustrated here. But looking at this chart here and looking at the price gains from certain levels here, as you can see here from late 2023, I think, until early 2024, this is still up 1000% here. Okay, also from the April dip here recently until now, this token is up 200%. What does this chart tell you here? Think about it. This chart just simply shows you timing is super, super important with those tokens here. And of course, when you FOMO in at highs, you're not going to be happy about that. So timing is important, positioning is important, and I understand the frustration, but you also have to understand that you need to learn from your mistakes, especially if you FOMO bought, and especially even more if you panic sold here. Just a quick disclaimer here. Now looking at this chart here, just like I said, we held the bull market support band. Very, very important. And also we're starting to move higher here, creating a new higher high. Overall, I'm still bullish on Aerodrome. Yes, we're stalling right now, but I think once we crack that $1 level, all-time highs are around the corner. And latest here, I think early Q4, we are gonna start trending higher. So you need to have a little more patience. Again, entry is important, positioning is important, and leaving emotions out of it is even more important. Now, asking AI here for price predictions, as you can see here, long-term potential. If Aerodrome captures larger shares of base to 950 million TVL and base grows as a layer to itself, you can see here that this would imply a price of roughly the range of $1.70 to $2.30 here. So this is the price range that is very conservative, of course, is very, very possible. And it's not something crazy out of the realm here, and it's something that's very doable here without any mania. Now, once you add mania into the mix here, once you add maybe rate cuts into the mix, and once you add maybe even QE into the mix, those targets right here, $10 plus, are also a possibility, guys. Again, most people don't expect those large moves here, especially towards the end of the cycle, where the majority of the move here happens just in a couple of weeks here. So conservative target, yes, we're gonna get back to all-time highs. Yes, most probably we're gonna get to $2, and then add mania and add alt season into the mix here, and those tokens can go much, much higher. Now, how to exit and how to navigate this, we'll cover in a different video, but this is just briefly for today's price action. Worst case and base case and bear scenario here is, again, we need to hold 70 cents. Worst case, we need to hold 60 cents, or I'm completely out of AERO. Okay, now coming to the end of the video, and one of the most important points today, because of many comments I'm getting here on my YouTube channel. Okay, first things first, you need to know your risk, guys. I'm not your portfolio manager. This is not my job. I'm not a customer service manager. I'm not your portfolio manager. I'm not here to hold your hand, print money with you, and leave you and guide you exactly what to do. This is not my position, guys. Big disclaimer for everyone in this room here. I don't care about YouTube. I can stop tomorrow, my life wouldn't change. Okay, this is just simply talking from a position of strength here. So if you're leaving toxic comments on my videos, it's just good for my engagement, guys. I appreciate you, and I couldn't care less. Okay, but you need to understand your risks here. I'm not here to take over your risks and to tell you exactly what's going to happen. Nobody knows in the space, including me. This is just all calculated bets, calculated risk positions, and of course the majority of your token holdings should be in big macro caps here, Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc., or even just simply stick with stocks. Okay, and a big disclaimer here, because many people commented here, your micro caps are down 90-80%. Guys, even Aerodrome, I promise you that, I almost can guarantee you that even Aerodrome in 2026 is going to be down over 80% minimum here in the bear market. And if you don't think that this is possible, do yourself, your future self a service here, and leave the space right now, because this space is not for you, because knowledge-wise, you're not there. Again, guys, I don't want to sound absolutely arrogant here or something like I know better, but this is just simply the reality, you guys. I'm here for my community, hands down. We're here in this together, but I'm not here to hold your hand here. Very, very important disclaimer, okay? At the end of the day, guys, Be bullish on yourself. Again, this is why I say it. Be bullish on yourself. That yields the most returns. Do your own research. Super, super important. Most important thing is don't get wrecked.
Times like Mars Simpson, just hard discipline, pot simmering, cooking up, no rocks in the pan, watching the plane form in the sand, bidding castles out of thoughts in our head, late nights, no sleep in my bed, trying to see my dreams manifest.